So it's time for your home study home visit. What questions should you be prepared for? Hi, I'm Stephanie A. If we have not had an opportunity to meet, I am the founder and executive director and also adoptive mama here at Adoption and Beyond, where we help expecting and hopeful adoptive parents from pregnancy to placement and beyond. Okay, so let's talk about some of the questions that you should be prepared for when it comes time for the home visit. Now, a lot of families are extremely nervous for the home visit. I was too, as an adoptive mama. Even though I have done thousands of home studies, I was still nervous as an adoptive mom when it came time for my home study. So I totally get it and understand. So let's try to help you prepare for that. So they're going to ask you personal questions like, how do you describe yourself? Do you enjoy your job? What are your hobbies and your interests? What are your beliefs? How would you describe your personality? What is your relationship like with your partner if you're married? Those are some of the more personal questions that you should be prepared to answer. Home study questions from your past. How were you raised? How were you disciplined as a child? Did your family take vacations with each other? What are some of your childhood fondest memories? What is your relationship like with your parents? What were your parents' parenting techniques, and what do you plan on keeping and what do you plan on changing? How do you think your upbringing shaped you as a person? So those are some of the past questions that they'll ask you. They'll ask you questions about your current life as well. Particularly if you're already parenting children, they'll ask you, what is your relationship like with your children? How do you discipline your children? Are you married? How long have you been married? What is your relationship like with your partner? What have been some of your strengths and your struggles as a parent? What is your schools like that your children go to or will go to in the future? Do you have any concerns about the future child that you'll be parenting or the children that you're parenting right now? What are your future goals and dreams for your child as they grow up in your family? Next, they'll ask questions about your support system. Do you have family and friends that live near and they're able to help? Your support system is really key in being able to be sure that you have everybody around to support you to be able to parent this child. Like, the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child. That's what they're looking for in your support system. And they'll be looking at it even more, particularly if you're a single parent. They'll also want to know about your home environment, where the child will be living, what kind of community activities and events, what are the school districts like around where you live? Are your friends and family supportive of your adoption plan? They'll also ask you practical questions like, tell us about your health. Do you have any mental health issues? Do you have any life-threatening illnesses? How is your job security? What is your background? Do you have any history with any incidents with the law? So I promise that the questions that they're going to ask you, you're going to know the answers to, but it might just help you to think about these questions, write your answers down. You may want to practice them with someone else in your home, just to make sure that you feel comfortable with your answers. But just know that it's not trying to trick you and trip you up and try to catch you in a lie or anything like that. The questions are really just for us as the home study agency to get to know you better as a person and who you are and represent your family for an adopted child. So I hope you feel a little less scared about the home visit and some of the questions that may be asked of you. I'm going to link to our checklist to get you a head start on your home study process of the items and the paperwork that you can anticipate and need before you even get to the home visit. We're going to link to those below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.